Hi yogis, it's Jodi and welcome to today's restorative practice. You don't need any experience to do this class. If you're new to yoga, welcome. I like to do these poses after a long work week or a long shift. I stand on my feet for often 10 to 12 hours and afterwards I just feel it in my body and I like a nice release. So hopefully you enjoy this as well. If you want to grab some props, some blocks, a strap, some pillows, a blanket, whatever you need to help you get into the pose, I want to encourage you to grab that now. To begin, let's come into a cross-legged easy seat, Sukhasana, or lotus if that's in your practice. We're just going to begin with a short guided meditation to help us drop into our practice and release anything we might have brought onto our mat, maybe any tension from the day or the week that we want to just let go of. So if this is a hard seat for you to be in, I want to encourage you to sit on a pillow, sit on some blankets, and when you feel comfortable and you're ready, maintain a straight spine. Gently place your hands on your knees, lift your chest, draw the shoulders up and down your back, slightly tuck your chin. And close your eyes. Let's settle in together. Let's begin the class by focusing on our breath, by slowing our breathing. Bring your awareness to the tip of your nose. And begin to lengthen the inhalations and soften each exhalation. If you find that the mind begins to drift, return to the breath. Breathe normally. But breathe slowly. Simply by focusing on the breath, you will find that naturally it becomes slower, more relaxed. And in return, so does the body and the mind. Concentrate on the tip of the nose. This is a restorative practice. Return to this practice anytime you need to feel good. Take it slow and let go of any expectation. Slowly open your eyes. Let's come into our first yoga pose. We're going to do hero's pose or virasana. And this is great for the hips, the calves, the ankles. But if this is really intense for you, so I want us to sit in between our legs, knees together. And if this is like, no way, you're like, hippie, not for me today, feel free to grab a pillow and sit on a pillow instead. That's a little easier for the knees. Or even a block. Do what's best for your body. This is your practice. I want it to feel good. So sitting in between the legs, knees and thighs can be touching. Feet are outside your hips, and I want you to slowly just start to come back down onto your elbows. And if that feels good, slowly coming all the way down to your back. Virasana Hero's Pose. Immediately you should be feeling a release in the quads. And if this feels good, bring your arms overhead, grabbing opposite elbows. Intensifying the stretch, lengthening to both sides of your body. We're going to be here for about 10 deep breaths. Breathe naturally, breathing in and out of your nose. And just observe where you're feeling any tension in the body. Maybe where there's any gripping. Where can you let go? If you feel tightness, I want you to imagine that you're sending your breath to that part of your body to help it relax. We're halfway there. Keep breathing in and out of the nose. Last deep inhalation through your nose. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Slowly, slowly, slowly start to come on up. If your knees are screaming, I want you to be very delicate. Sitting up, extend the legs in front of you. I want you just to start to paddle the legs up and down, releasing any pressure, any tension you might have felt in that pose. Our next restorative pose is going to be Uttanasana Konasana, which is a seated straddle stretch. I want you to take your legs wide out, wider than your mat. And again, you might want to grab some props because we're going to forward fold. I want you to come into this very gently. You could come onto your elbows, take your time. The longer we stay in these and hold these poses, the more that they're going to change and open up for us, especially this one. So don't feel the need to go to your fullest depth yet. Flex your feet if you want. I like to flex them. Some people prefer to point, but I want you to really ground down through the sit bones. Inhale, find length, and then slowly leading with the chest, start to hinge towards the mat. If you're on your elbows, if you want, feel free to rock from side to side. You could stay here. Close your eyes or find a drishti. Find somewhere to gaze your focus and direct it. We're going to be here again for another 10 deep breaths. This is one of those poses that we feel very vulnerable in. And there's usually a point in time after sitting in this pose for a few breaths that we want to come out of it, because we start to feel a little bit of discomfort because we never come here, because we're feeling so vulnerable in the inner thighs. But this is a really good opportunity for a lot of us to use our breath to strengthen that mind-body connection, to allow our mind and our breath to help our body open up to this pose. So we could work on lengthening and then deepening into the pose. Ground the sit bones down, lead with the chest. Maybe you come down even a little deeper. About halfway through the pose. Breathe naturally, but breathe slow. Maybe you bring your forehead to the mat for the last few breaths. I feel such a deep release. Hopefully you do too. If it feels too intense, come out of it. Just a few more breaths. Stay with me. Last one. Deep inhalation through your nose. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Slowly, slowly, slowly sit on up. If you want, use your hands, draw your knees up, bring them inside, and just windshield wiper from side to side. These are really good hip openers. We carry so much tension, especially as females, in our hips. And for our last pose, second to last pose, we're gonna come onto our back. Draw your knees into your chest, releasing any lower back tension we may have felt. And then from here, keeping your right knee into your chest, extend your left leg, flex your foot, and relax it down to the mat. And then from here, straighten your right leg, grabbing on behind your thigh, your calf, or maybe taking your peace sign fingers and grabbing your big toe. I'm just gonna hang out here. Flexing both feet. Feeling a nice stretch in the back of the legs. And just being heavy on your mat. And then from here, we're going to take it into B position, allowing your right leg to fall all the way to the right. And just enjoying this stretch from this angle. Ground down through your left hip. Inhale back to center, lift the right leg up. And then from here, we're gonna do reclined pigeon. Right ankle crosses over your left knee. Drawing your thighs up, taking your hands through the keyhole, and you could interlace your hands behind your thigh or your shin, drawing the legs closer into your chest. This is up to you for how hard you want to work in this pose. You could use your elbow on the right to really open to that right hip, flexing your right foot and drawing your legs closer into your chest to really intensify the stretch. We're going to be here for about 5 breaths. You get to decide how much you want to feel the stretch. We're here for another 3. 2. And last one. Take a deep breath through your nose. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Well done. Let's just switch legs. Keeping your left leg into your chest, extend your right leg out. Flex your right foot, and then you can interlace behind your left thigh, your shin, or grabbing onto your big toe. On the inhale, we find length, and as you exhale, go deeper into the pose. Pulling your shin closer towards the top of your mat, engaging your inner thighs, flexing both feet. And when you're ready, we're going to take this out to B position, allowing the left leg to fall all the way towards the left. But I want you to anchor down that right hip. Really intensify the stretch. Keep flexing through both feet. And just breathe. Reaching your left leg back up, and then releasing your foot, bending that leg, coming into reclined pigeon, drawing your right knee into your chest, reaching in between the keyhole of the legs, and once more, grabbing onto your thigh or your shin. Staying here is a good place to be, or you know your options. You could draw those thighs closer to your chest, using your left elbow to open up the left hip, and breathe. If you feel that you're clenching in between your eyebrows, relax your jaw. And just breathe into that left hip. Allowing any emotional tension to come into your mat. Use your breath as a guide. Another 3 more deep breaths. Last two. Last inhale through your nose. Open your mouth side out. Releasing your legs down to your mat. Savasana. This is still a pose. Take your feet about hip width distance. Hands by your side, palms up. Internally rotate your thumbs down to really open up the shoulders. Slightly draw the shoulders down your back. Slightly tuck your chin towards your chest once more. Deep inhalation through your nose. Exhale, let it all out. Savasana. We're just going to be here for about 10 deep breaths. People often find this to be the hardest pose. I want to encourage you to stay here for as long as it serves you. If you're ready to move on and end the practice together, so slowly draw your knees into your chest. Roll into one side. And then come up into a seated seat. You can keep your eyes closed. And just observe. Observe how relaxed you might be feeling. Hopefully how much lighter you are. Calmer. Slowly bringing your hands in prayer position to your heart in Anjali Mudra. As we close this practice together, take an inhalation through your nose. And as you exhale, bowing your chin towards your heart, always in gratitude. Inhale, lift your chin. Open your eyes. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, yogis. Namaste.